Hi there, and thanks for clicking on my video. I appreciate it. This video is a little bit out of whack, only because I filmed like most things and then I saved the best for last, and then I forgot about the best for last. So I'm gonna put the best for last first, just because that's just how it's gonna work out in this video. So enjoy the first for last first. Okay, so I squirreled and I showed my bracelets and everything during that clip there. I don't know where I'm going to put this little clip in my video because I was showing off my bracelet, saying goodbye, and then I remembered I saved the best for last, but then I forgot about it. What were my little thrift store purchases here? So my best purchase of the day. I set it down here so I wouldn't forget, and then I forgot. So it was the best purchase of the day. I literally ran at it as soon as I seen it. I was like, oh, is that what I think it is? So these are regular $14.99 at Michael's always. And they are a Spin Right product. They're a Karen brand. It's a Karen cake. But they're exclusive to Michael's. So usually $14.99. If you have the Michael's coupon, you can use it one time. Ooh, but whatever. So $8.99 for 2 cotton Karen cakes. Karen cotton cakes. And this is the color Fruit Tropics. I seen it and I ran at it. The people at the store were probably like, what the heck? But if they knit and crochet, they would understand. It's $14.99 regular for one of them. So that's like $15.95-ish at Tex. Maybe more. I don't know. Likely more. Oh wow. Look at that. 2 of them for $8.99. So yay. It was very exciting. So that was the best find of the day. I mean, they're all good finds, but this was the best one. Welcome back. It's now a new day. Today is Saturday, June 15th. My puppy dog Larry, his birthday is on Monday, the 17th, his first birthday. So that's how I am remembering today's date. I still have to edit my last thrifting video, show and tell type thing. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to tack today's thrift finds onto that one as well. So that's what you've seen previously from a different store. Today I was in Waterloo, Ontario. Kitchener-Waterloo is a joint city in Ontario. So I was, doing some errands, and I was like, I'm going to visit some thrift stores like a yarn because it's where you find the best deals. So I'm going to try to keep the little bag rustling to a minimum because that bothers me too when I watch YouTube. So I did open the bags already, but I kept them with the yarn so I could tell you how much I paid for each of them. So let's get started. This is a worsted weight. I have some of this already, so that's the reason I grabbed this. I paid $2.99, so it looks like a full skein. It does look used, but it looks like what they used, they kind of frogged and balled back up. So I'll take it out of the bag. I'm hoping that my editing software, Clidio, can eliminate the background noise of the bag rustling. So they are 2 separate, but that's okay. Everything smells fine. There are some thrift stores where I don't buy from because of the smell, and it does get into these plastic bags. So, but this one, the thrift stores I visited today, I'm fine buying yarn from. So that's a worsted weight acrylic. I can't remember what brand it is. It might be Lips and Thread now I'm thinking about it. Don't quote me on that. It might not be at all. So $2.99 for that. That's pretty good. This one was $2.99 as well, and it's a Charisma Loops and Threads from Michael's. I love the Charisma brand. They're really nice because like look at those colors. And they still have some like newer colors like Charisma line, and I only buy them when they're on clearance or on sale or at thrift stores. So I'm not paying $5.99 for a ball like this. And it's just not gonna happen. So $2.99 unused. I do not mind at all. There was only one. I wish there was more because I would have bought them, but oh well. So that's 100% acrylic. It's a bulky 5, I can tell you that right now. I use it all the time. It's very beautiful. Next one is Impeccable by Loops and Threads. I believe the Impeccable, is the 4 weight. So basically the same, it's just a 4 weight worsted. It is quite nice. It's 100% acrylic. What's the color of this one? This one is Folklore. That's funny. I would put this as like those folklore fairs. What's the word I'm thinking of? Medieval fairs, medieval. I don't know. You know, when people dress up and they go to like an event. Medieval fair? I don't know. Maybe that's what it's called and I just don't say it often. So, called Folklore. I forgot to check the color of this last one. This last one is called Northern Lights. Oh, that makes sense. That's a nice color name. And this one's Folklore. I'm excited to see how this one works out because the stripes do look quite large, so I'm excited for that. I'll probably use this one soon. That being said, I don't know what I'm going to use it for because like these colorful pieces like this I usually use for my flower power cardigans. And I can show you what I mean. If I can find one here. Yeah, here's one. So this is usually what I use my variegateds for. This is like a solid one, obviously, but I usually use the variegateds for the petals of the flowers. But I believe that those are all sold because they sell really fast for me, which is nice. So, okay. So that was one. This next one I've never used before, but it's 100% cotton, so I know I'm gonna like it. I actually have been making a few baby dresses. I'll put a photo here of what I've made from 100% cotton. I had some extra that I had bought for a different project that I decided not to do. So I was like, I gotta use it for something. I'm not gonna let it sit around. So this one I paid $3.99 for. And full cake, skein, ball, you know what to call these. Ball, skein, cake? I do not know. I don't even know where to find the end. Hopefully in the middle, but I'll probably cake it anyway. Okay, so this is a 4-weight cotton colors, loops and threads from Michaels. And the color is Sorbet. Or, if you want to pronounce it Canadian, Sherbet. Sherbert. Sorbet. It is a nice color. I really like this color. I do like sorbet too. Okay, I'm just gonna take the ball band off because I don't need it. So if I need it, I'll reference this video. Winning. Oh yeah, it's a really nice color. Let's see what the yardage is on it. Yardage of this is oh, here, 394 yards, 200 grams. So I think this will be enough for like a little baby dress. That's the nice thing about these little baby dresses. If I only have like one skein or like some like little mini skeins of cotton, then it's no bother to buy like just a few of them. Or, you know, sometimes I buy 20 of them and then I have enough. But if I only have one of these, I can make like a small size. If I have a few of these, I can make a larger size children's dress. So there you go, 100% cotton. Sherbert. Sorbet. Okay, this next one I paid $3.99 and it's 200-gram balls of Bernat Handicrafter. I can get through this through my workplace, my employee discount, but while you're at the thrift store, you're gonna buy it, and why not? So this color is Coral Sea. I do love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. I like the coral and the teal together. It's really nice. It's like there's only one of each, but whatever. I'll put it towards something psychedelic. Is the other one. I might do a cotton flower power cardigan. I haven't done a cotton one yet, but I think it would be nice. Or I'm like a women's top and do some stripes. We'll see. Not sure yet. So what was that? $3.99 for 2? Yeah, so pretty sure it was $3.99. I'm throwing all the bags over there. So $2 each, that's not bad. This next one had no tag on it, or it did and it fell off. No, it did. It was $6.29 for all 3 of these. I'm not a huge fan of homespun. If you've watched my videos, you've learned that. So this is a homespun Lion brand. The other homespun, oh sorry, yeah, I guess the only other homespun I have is Lion brand, the same thing, different color. this one is called, what color is this? Sundae stripes, as in like ice cream sundae. I think because it's like a Neapolitan color, even though there's green. So that's weird to me. But it's sundae, as in like ice cream sundae. See there, right above the barcode. Sundae stripes. So there's 3 of them in total. So $6.29 for 3. I was like, even if I make a child size cardigan and I sell it for $40, you know, from $6 to $40, that's a good profit. I was a little concerned about these only because the thrift store that I bought them at, not the cleanest, but there was no like crazy smell. But these smell fine. I've already smelled them earlier today, so actually kind of smell kind of sweet, like an ice cream sundae. I believe they are all the same. They are kind of wound differently, I will say. Stuck together from a little fiber, but they're quite nice. It is a nice color. Don't know when I'll use them, but when at the thrift store. Okay, this next one, I'm not going to take these out of the bag, just because downstairs in my storage room, I have a large bag tote type thing, like a big travel suitcase tote clear bag thing, full of these Christmas yarns. I have been collecting them for probably 2 years now, and eventually I'll have enough for a big Christmas blanket or some Christmas sweaters or something big and Christmassy. I'm not a huge Christmas girly, but I've been collecting them and collecting them and collecting them, and eventually I'll have enough. Right now I probably have enough for like half a queen size blanket. So I have quite a bit. Actually, when I first started knitting crocheting again, there was a lady about 20 minutes north of here in a different town, and she had listed like all Christmas yarns, $40 for like 40 skeins, because they were her mom's and she didn't knit or crochet. So she's like, somebody please come get these out of my house. I was like, I'll be right there. So I do have quite a bit, but still not enough for what a really big blanket. I'd love to do a king size one, because there's so many Christmas people out there that are just Christmas fiends, and I'm sure they would use a king size blanket on their bed or their couch or something during the holidays. So yay for my collection. Oh, what was the price? $6.29. Everything I bought at the store was $6.29. So let's get them out in there. Let's see. So they got the one really big skein, which is nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to say 7 in total for $6.29, left on the dollar ball. So woohoo! And like, I really do like the tinsel, I guess you would call it, wrapped around. It's really fun. Throw that aside. This one was the other $6.29. So the homespun, the one I just showed you, the Christmas stuff, and this one here, $6.29. This I'll probably give to my work friend. I've had this before and I don't like it. It's too thin for me. I mean, it's pretty, and I like this polka dot flecks, whatever on it, but I don't reach for it. I don't like it. But I really wanted it for this. This is dollar store cotton. I know that because I know the brand that's on the label. It says it's a 4-weight, but it's a bit thinner than like a 4-weight, but if I double strand it, it'll look really nice on a flower power cardigan. So that's 1 ball. 2. 3. 4. And 5. So 5 in total. And it's called Multicraft Needlecraft. It's from the dollar store. I think Dollarama. Pretty sure it's Dollarama. Color is Orchid. Like the flower. It's 50 grams, 90 meters. How many yards? Quick, do the math. What's 90 meters? You're wrong. Maybe. It's 98.4 yards. I don't think it has a weight on it, like a 4-weight, 3-weight. But to me, it's definitely like a 3-weight. Like, it's much thinner than a worsted, so it's not terrible. But I'll double strand it with each other. This is also in it. I'm pretty sure this is, I want to say favorite stripe. favorite strict Red Heart Super Saver. I might be completely wrong. I'm gonna look it up and I'll put it in the video here. See if I'm right. I don't think I am, but my guess is favorite stripe. It's on record now. And last one in this bag is this pretty one. It does look like a Karen Skinny Cake, but it'll be good for a flower power cardigan. I can use it for the petals. That's why I mean, I liked all those balls, and for $6.29 you can't go wrong for that amount of yarn. So, and as you know, I love unique yarn. Unique yarn, antique yarn, vintage yarn. That's the dream. There was a bunch of vintage yarn at one of the stores, and like they had the ball bands, which, you know, I love collecting vintage ball bands. That's like my thing. I was like, I think I have that ball band already, and am I gonna reach for the yarn? And then when I took a closer look at it, like all the yarn in that little baggie was like off-white. It had a whole bunch of like human hair in it, like hair, and I'm like, I can't do it. I just, it freaks me out. I know it's just hair, but no thank you. Okay, next baggie. These are all basically the same. I'm pretty sure it's a Bernat product, but I might be completely wrong. They are like a homespun, but less fluffy. And I paid $3.99 for this little baggie. I do prefer when the thrift stores have like a bin you can pick through and pick like what yarns you want, because sometimes I buy these baggies, and for example, I don't want this one, but whatever. Some thrift stores have it that way. Some thrift stores have these baggies. I can understand why they have the baggies, because it's probably easier on the workers and it's easier to like keep clean and not, you know, all twisted up in a big tangle in a bin. Okay, so these are all the same fiber. Bit of a mess here, but that's okay. So it's like a homespun, but not. Maybe it is a homespun, I don't know. But either way, they are pretty colors. There's some hair on this, but it's not terrible. So freaks me out. Whoever had this first was blonde. Okay, next ball. This little mini ball, which is fine. Okay, so they just threw their scraps of this in here too. But as a knitter crocheter, I do appreciate that, because they're always usable, right? Use them for stuffing or yes, a few other things that aren't coming to mind. Oh, tassels or fringe or whatever you want to call those. So, bit of a mess. I think this is the same color as the last one I just shared. Yes, it is. So I think this ball, like this color here, might be the full skein. I'd have to weigh it to figure it out, but pull off another hair. This is all that's left of Fantasia. You know what I'm talking about. I love you, and you have a great taste in movies. I love this one. This is the one that caught my eye. I didn't really see, it was behind a bunch of other baggies. They have it on a like pegboard type thing at Value Village. I think it's Value Village. I love this one. It's so pretty. This might be a loosened thread, to be honest with you. Like from Michael's, because I believe I have seen this one particularly in store, and I was like, oh, I want that. It's so pretty. I love the colors, but they're $11.99. I'm not paying $12 plus tax for a skein of yarn. It's not gonna happen. Unless I need for a custom order, then yeah, obviously I will. I remember having this exact color when I was a teenager. It's the exact yarn. Stuck on the staple, which is annoying. So they staple the tags onto the bags. Okay, what did I say I paid for this? $3.99 for all this little homespun-esque yarn. So this is a nice color. It reminds me of a Bernat blanket Pretty Girl. I think are the same colors. Pretty sure it's Pretty Girl. Pink, purple, and white. So it is quite nice. It's got a mound of it, which is cool. And for $3.99 for all this little homespun-esque yarn, great. So that's that. This one was $4.99, and it is 4 100 gram. No, I think one of those bigger of 100% cotton. This one looks a bit bigger than the rest, but there's no ball band on it, so maybe that's why. Maybe it's puffed up a bit more. This one is not super vintage, but it's retro. Let's see if there's a die lot number. Well, 2299, so maybe it was made 1999. The ball band is very 90s. You usually tell from like the artwork, etc. Yep. It has my workplace on it right there, Spin Right. That's our logo. Yep. 100% cotton. What's the color of this one? Coral Swirl. It does look like Strawberry Dreams. Or is it just called Strawberry? That's what it looks like. But Coral Swirl. It's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. Coral Swirl. Coral Swirl. Oh. So it is quite nice. Like that color. This is like a pastel pink. Let me guess the color is a pastel pink. Oh, baby pink. Damn. It's nice. How I put that on the dress. This one's really cool. I like this color. Oh, this is like a blue variegated. If I had to guess the color, maybe it was blue variegated, but probably not. I did ask someone at work. If you don't know, I work for Spin Right Yarns, and so everything on Yarnspirations is our brands. That's our retail website. So that's where I work. I am the corporate receptionist for the company. And I have asked the designers at work how they come up with the color names. Because I'm like, okay, how do you come up with all the color names? Because some of them are dumb. And they're like, honestly, there's only so many of us that create the names. So if you ever have any ideas for the names, please, send us a message. And I said, I'd love to see the colors first. And then, whatever comes to my brain, I'll tell you. It can be fun to do like a rapid fire game like that, company-wide, like to name names. Because if there's only, I don't know how many on that team there is, but if there's only like 6 of them, all those like 6 people are gonna run out of like color names because there's so many products each year, right? So products, color names. I really like that one. I always like variegated blue. I really love blue and orange together. That's my favorite color combo, is blue and orange. Like a baby blue and like that color orange right there. This is the last one. It's variegated. On my camera it's showing up pretty gray, but I would say it's like a teal gray blue. I'm colorblind, so it's really hard for me to tell. Partially colorblind. So I can't tell different shades apart, but I can tell you this is like a bright blue and this is something different. But to me, this does look blue. Okay, down to the last 3 bags, little baggies, but 2 are the same. Well, there's 6 balls, skeins, whatever in total, and one of them is different. One of them is a solid, but the rest are exactly the same. Okay, so I'll show you the variegated first, and I paid $4.99, I think, for each of these. Yep, $4.99, and it is Charisma Tweed from Loops and Thread, Michaels. So the color is cream. So that's pretty simple and easy to remember. Cream. So it's like a fleck. Tweed. Charisma Tweed. Yep, Charisma Tweed. And like these are really nice. It's comparable to Softy Chunky Bernat, which is one of my favorite yarns. So these are 97% acrylic and 3% viscose. Viscose, however you want to say it. I always say viscose. It's a bulky 5, which I could have told you. 8mm hook, 9mm knitting needles, and it is how many yards? I wish all ball bands were the same so you'd easily find this, but no. Okay, 93 yards, 85 meters, and 85 grams, which is 3 ounces. On this yarn anyway. Okay, so these two, exactly the same. And there was one that has a solid color. I didn't know that when I just quickly threw them in my bags. I was like, oh, they're the same. And I love this yarn already. I already knew I love this yarn, like the Charisma, so I was like, just get in my bag. So this one is, the color number is called Off-White. It is a quite nice color. And it does match pretty well with the Charisma tweed. I don't know if I'll use them together, but when in Rome, thrift store. So that's all the yarn I got. I did get some bracelets at the thrift store if you want to see those. I will show them. Won't take long. I think there's like 3 or 4. I don't think I'll use this piece here, but it came with. And I thought this little bracelet was cute. I love stretchy bracelets because I do have 8-inch wrists. It's a genetic thing. Thank you, Grandma. So I do have 8-inch wrists, and it's hard for me to find bracelets. So every time I'm at the thrift store, I always look for bracelets too, if I remember anyway. But most thrift stores I visit, they have them up by the checkouts now, so it's easy to remember, but that also means I'm gonna buy some bracelets when I'm there. So this one says peace with some, whatever you call it, letter beads. Cute, right? Peace. Peace out. So, super cute. Thank you, Value Village. I think it was Value Village. Don't remember. This one's really cute. Well, they're all cute. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. I feel like these beads are very 90s because my grandma had a lot of these. Not exactly in bracelets, but like these beads in particular. And like it's a stretchy bracelet, which I do prefer. So it's quite nice. It doesn't sit up too high. I don't like when they sit too high because like I'm at work and I'm typing, or if I have my, wrist set on the desk. I don't like when they're too bulky. It just bugs me. But yeah, I thought this was cute. And for, I think these were all $3.99 or $2.99. I never pay over $5 for these. I do pay over $5. It's usually for a necklace. And yes, I say necklace. I don't like saying the word necklace because it sounds like you have no neck then. Necklace. Necklace. I'll argue that till the day I die. This one was really cute. It was like a cluster set. So it has a, let's say like a coral, mint, gold, white. And some of them have charms on them, like little leaves. One's a circle. So that was cute. And then they fit well, so. This is one of my home shirts. I don't wear this shirt to work, but I do have shirts that would match my bracelets. So I usually match my bracelets, I usually wear some bracelets to work and a necklace with my tops to work. When I was doing a full face of makeup, my optometrist told me to stop, so I don't need to wear eyeshadow every day because it's drying up my eyes. I do wear it maybe like 3 times a month, like a full face of makeup. And then I'll match my eyeshadow as well to my shirts and my jewelry. I like to be color coordinated, and I like to wear color. Speaking of color, this is my last bracelet set. I'll probably take out this little like leather paracord type thing. Can't really seem to get these organized, but I will once I take off that leather thing. So I just thought they were super cute. So they're very neon with like a gold brown accent. So that's what I got today when I was out thrifting. Hope you enjoyed this section of the video. Hello again. I'm filming this segment on a different day. I've been back to the city since that last segment, and of course I went to all the thrift stores and checked out the yarn. So I have a few more pieces to show you that all from thrift stores. First thing I want to say though is in that last clip, I'm pretty sure, I haven't watched it back yet, I was talking about this stuff and I said it was cotton. Turns out it's acrylic. It says right on the ball band. I'm just crazy. So I will be donating this to the charity that I support because it's so thin. I've already worked with a little bit of it and I'm like, oh God, no. Because as you see in that last clip, I think, there is quite a bit of it. I think there was 8 balls-ish in total. So I'm fine to donate that. I got it from a thrift store for a really good price. So I'm fine with that. It's okay. Okay, so let's start with the bag from Goodwill. I paid $3.49 for 2 bags, and then I have a third. This one looks like a fancy yarn because of the way it is caked up. I will recake it into the kind of cakes that I like. This one, for example, like on my Stanwood yarn winder. It's really soft though. From what I can tell, I'm not reacting, so I don't think there's any wool. So here we go. That's that one. Next one's not very similar. It's a bit more chunky. Again, assuming acrylic. It's quite nice. I like the color. Might do something like Christmassy with that. Not sure what brand this is, but definitely acrylic. And it's navy. On screen looks a bit darker, but it is navy. It's a very dreary day here. There's no sunshine, it's all cloudy. So I'm in front of my big window. So give as much natural light as possible. Same thing, both navy. It might be the same brand as this now that I'm feeling this one. This is Lady Galt Holiday. Purchased at Leisure World for $1.99, and then it was thrifted again, or marked down at that store for 99 cents. And then somebody bought it at a craft sale for 25 cents, and then I got it in this bag. And I will be the end person that ends up using this, unless I donate it to my charity, but I'll definitely keep that vintage ball band. That's mainly why I bought this little bag, because the vintage ball band. Okay, so let's see, made in Canada, 100% acrylic. I don't think it has the yardage or anything on here. It's 50 grams, that's all it says, 50 grams, but there's no yardage information. Product number 451, but no other information. But it's a Lady Galt holiday yarn, so I'll definitely be using that. Now I can get rid of this bag. I don't mind the bags at Goodwill because they usually are like $3.49 or $2.99. I do wish it was pick and mix, but what can you do? Okay, next one from Goodwill was also $3.49. This one caught my attention. I don't know what it is. I know it's acrylic. I can feel that in my hands. It is quite nice. I would say there's probably about 40 grams here. It's quite nice. I like that. And this one's somewhat matched. So is this and this. I think they go well together. Maybe that was the intention of the person who had it. Next one's just a plain white. I don't know what brand it is, but I like the feeling of it. It's pretty dense, which is nice. It's not like too flaky, not too scratchy. It's not squishy. It's dense. Quite dense. I'm sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background going, but it's Sunday, which means it's my cleaning day, laundry day, all that stuff day. And then last one in this bag, definitely worth $3.49, was a full skein of Red Heart Super Saver Black. It's pretty scratchy, but I could tell like it's a bit older. Yeah, so this one may be from 2003, only because of the die lot. Ends in 03. It does have the thing of the past where pull this way, pull that way. So Red Heart Super Saver, and this one was made in USA, I believe. Machine washable, 100% acrylic. Oh, made in USA of imported fibers, so yeah. It was made from Coast and Clark in Greenville, South Carolina. So, pretty cool. It's not a ball band that I will end up saving. It's not vintage enough for me. I guess I'm a little picky, but it's cool to have that. That was in one of the $3.49 bags. And the last bag I have today is $4.99. Got this one yesterday. We went into the city. We're looking at new couch sets. I'm soon gonna have some inheritance money from my grandmother come in, so first thing on our list is a new couch set. And then there's a few other things we want to get done too. But couch set is definite. Okay, so I'm thinking that this ball band was on this yarn. It just kind of fell off. If that is true, this one's called Orchid Mist. And it's craft smart. And that was before Loops and Threads at Michael's. Distributed by Michael's. Made in China, Orchid Mist. It's a medium 4-weight. It's definitely not a full skein, but it's quite nice. Full skein would have been much larger, I think, just because of how big the ball band is. But you can see it there. I guess originally it was, how many grams? 141 grams originally. You know what? I have my scale right next to me, so I'm gonna see how much this is in grams. Right now it's about 75 grams, so about half. It's a nice color though, I like it. I am a little afraid to touch this one only because I don't know the content. It's called Zumba by Loops and Threads. Made in Turkey. Trying to find, oh here it is, 100% acrylic. Okay, good, I can touch it. All right, my eyes weren't starting to swell, so I could, pretty sure it was acrylic. If I was really unsure, I'd be going like this. Just because the wool really affects my eyes. Like I get itchy and like swollen real quick. Also happens to me with Palmolive dish soap. We used on here for that reason. I suffered with Palmolive for probably about 6 months, and like my eyes would swell really bad after like we ate supper, and I'm like, why does it always happen after supper? Like it never happened at lunch. So process of elimination, I always did the dishes after supper before we got a dishwasher. So that's what it was. Fascinating, right? So I'm just gonna take the ball band off because this matches something I already have. So I'm gonna put it with that and just use it in a similar project, or a project that's with that same-ish yarn. The other yarn I have is a bit more homespun, but I like the thickness of this. It's definitely like a bulky 6. Maybe a 7, I should look. Let's see. Bulky 6. Okay, next one. Not a huge fan of homespun. I've said this on the channel many times, but love that color. This is what I was drawn to in that bag mainly. Like, look how pretty that is. Like it's showing up on camera really nicely. Like it's a nice purple called Grape. Grape. But G-R-A-P-E, grape. Like the little fruit. But it is quite nice. I love that. If I get my hands on more of that, I will definitely be buying it. It's gorgeous. I even might make myself a sweater out of that. I look really good in purple. Not conceited at all. Okay, last one in this bag is Craft Smart yarn, 100% acrylic again. And the color turquoise. Is my scale still on? I would weigh it. It's not still on, the battery's almost dead, so I'm not gonna bother. But it is a nice color. Turquoise. It's quite pretty. Already has somebody who's used the center pull, so I appreciate that because I don't like pulling from the outside. A lot of these, when they're floppy like this, I will already wind on my stand lid before like even using them. So it doesn't really matter if it's a center pull or not, but I'm a center pull girly, so whenever I see other people using center pull, I'm like, yes, thank you. Especially with thrifted yarns. So that's everything I got in a recent thrift trip. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. This probably will be the last clip of this video, just because I had done a thrifting video 2-3 weeks ago, I want to say. It's on my channel. And then the clip that you just see with me in the black shirt, I was gonna put with that one, but the other one turned out too long, and I wanted to like feature only the yarns I got from that one store in Thetford, Ontario, Cottage Treasures. So me in the black shirt is one that you've already seen. Me in this one is what you're gonna see with that one, if that makes any sense at all. And when I upload this video to YouTube, I'm gonna like number them because I can't put like thrift finds, say that 5 times fast. So I'll put like thrift finds number 2, number 3, number 4, because you know I love thrifting yarn. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. It very much motivates me when I see like some likes and comments and some views and stuff, and I don't really expect to like make anything with YouTube any time soon or any day. I don't know. I am enjoying making the videos. So now that I have like some more like content planned, it's fun to work towards that. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, great evening, great night, whenever you're watching this. I appreciate you. You are loved, you are beautiful, and you are strong.